Hey Chief, morning. How you doing? Just got done with my dirty kitchen French toast. My daughter made it today. Another nice day here in the Philippines. Oh, I don't know. Didn't rain yesterday. Maybe in the afternoon. That's usually when it starts. At least on this part area of Bohol, it's not. I don't think it's gonna rain today. Cloudy. I think it might start getting windy from that typhoon. The Habagat might start blowing in. But never know here. Weather can change in an hour. It can be pouring rain. I watched Brian farming in the Philippines. I guess he did his last live stream. I watched for a little bit. He's got a restaurant over in Taliban. I haven't been there yet. It's about a half an hour drive for us. Yeah, it's gonna turn north. It's gonna hit like, hello there. Is that Pasayu? Yeah, it's going to turn north. It's going to go up above Luzon, I think. Maybe just clip the north part of Luzon. It's going to be a super typhoon, though. It's going to be a strong one for sure. I don't think it's going to affect us down here at all, other than maybe pull some rain in from the southwest, maybe. But I'm in the Philippines, on the island of Bohol, central Philippines. How about you? Where are you from? Sitting here overlooking the city of Cebu over there. It's across the ocean over there. We're directly over from Cebu City. Oh, India, nice. Kind of the same weather we have here in the Philippines. Just enjoying my view here. The jungles of Bohol. Sitting on my upper deck here. Yeah, it's more than just a balcony. Our whole upstairs are, it's kind of like a terrace up here. Then we have a little like studio downstairs. It's our little hilltop house overlooking. No, I'm still paying it off. I'm not going to do anything with that property until I get it totally paid off. I have two more payments that I got to make on it. And then once I do the payments, I'll clean it all off and start putting fencing. I think the first thing to do is build a wall around it. 690 square meters. So it's not very big. I mean, just a small little beach property. My name is Ted. What's your name? Oh, just like your YouTube name, huh? I bet you that's shortened, right? I bet you your real Indian name is longer than that. I had a few coworkers that were Indian too, back in the U.S. One was on just a work visa. I think he had to go back to India. Yeah, don't have to build too big of a wall. It's just the right size for a nice little house down by the beach. I just don't know what I'm going to do with this house up here. It'll probably be 2 or 3 years before I have that built down there by the beach. So I'll just leave this as a kind of I don't know, if a typhoon rolls in, I'll probably head up here and get away from the beach. Yeah, let me see if I can only zoom so far in with this phone. It's a little bit hazy today. There's Cebu over there. You can make out the buildings over there, the ocean. A few little islands out there between Bohol and Cebu. But that's Cebu City directly across. I can get a ferry. It takes about an hour from Hitafi Bohol to Cebu. Pier 1, Ocean Jet. They have a few other ferries that they're usually about an hour and a half. They're a little slower. Ocean Jet is the fastest. And they have a few different ferries. I think there's one at like 6:30 and then 8:30 or 9, around 9, and then another one, a few more in the afternoon too. I think there's one at 11:45 too. So there's ferries several times a day from Cebu to Hitafi and then Hitafi to Cebu. And it only takes about an hour to get there. If you want to go to Tagbilaran or go to Panglao, it takes about an hour and 45 minutes, almost 2 hours to get to Tagbilaran. That's southern Bohol, so we're up in the northern part of Bohol. This is our little valley here. Chicken coop down there. Pig pens across the valley over there. Those are ours. Here's the hills of Bohol over here. We're far away from the Chocolate Hills, so there's no Chocolate Hills here. It's just hilly terrain here. About 4 miles away from the beach. We have another house over there behind the trees over there. 2 bedroom, maybe 1,000 square foot house over there. That was built way back in like 2011. Then we just got through building this hilltop house here. Just a little studio. It's just got one bathroom, no rooms. It's just like one big living area, kind of like a hotel room. It's about 2 hour drive. 2 hour drive to Tagbilaran from here. Pass by, gotta pass through a couple cities, Calape, Tubigan, a few other cities along the way, Mary Bohol. There's a lot of coastal cities you gotta pass through before you get to Tagbilaran. Then you take the causeway across and go to Panglao. They have nice resorts and nice beaches over there. I prefer going to the other side of the island where you have Anda Beach, Anda di Boracay, beautiful white sand beaches, way less crowded. The other side, the east side of the island is a little bit nicer. Yeah, Anda's a great place. Although if you don't have the options for food and stuff, it's all pretty much Filipino food over there, unless your resorts over there. You got to just dine in your resorts. Yeah, I think Anda's the nicest beach on Bohol. I'd have to agree with you there. It's just such a big beach. I mean, it goes out so far. And the sand is so fine. Such a fine white sand over there. And then you can hike along. I like the way that the water's eroded the rocks along the coast there. All kinds of like little caves and stuff, and seek refuge from the sun there. You can just take a little blanket and just go park yourself somewhere. Spend a day at the beach there. I've only been there like I think twice. I plan on going again. I usually stay at a resort called White Beach. It's a little bit before the main municipality of Anda. And every time I go there, it's like we're the only ones there. And they have their own little beach there. And then if you want to, you can just take a walk. It's maybe about another kilometer or so to the main part of Anda. There's several resorts there. And they have beach resorts all along there. But White Beach Resort is a pretty nice one. That's the one I usually go to. I might try something different though next time. But yep, that's our view here. Yeah, it's a nice little town over there. And I think they have a couple other, I don't know, maybe around Hagna and stuff. There's a couple other places too. And Gundelman too, you can go up. I'd like to go to the Twin Falls. I've seen some videos on the Twin Falls, but the hike there is, I think it's like 500 stairs going down, and going down is not the problem. Coming back up is the problem. Worse than the Chocolate Hills. Chocolate Hills is only like 200. I think I counted it. It's like 220, 230 stairs. This is like double that. But really nice falls. It has two falls that come together. That's why they call it Twin Falls. There's a couple other waterfalls too. I think they're mostly over there by Gundelman and over in the southern part of Bohol. Yeah, yeah, it does have a pool. I don't know if it really overlooks the ocean. I think it does. It's kind of a smaller resort. It's not real big. I mean, some of them are real big and pricey. This one's kind of affordable. I usually bring a bunch of the kids there and I get like a family room. I mean, nothing there is super, super cheap. I think you might be able to find something away from the beach that's a little bit cheaper. But I think I paid close to 4,000 pesos for a big family room. Had like 3 beds, nice little patio on it that you could sit out on. There's all kinds of resorts there to choose from though. Maybe in town you could probably find something cheaper. I think they have like a castle, the castle I think there that's fairly reasonable priced, I think. It's not right on the beach though. But there's a lot to choose from there. It's just they don't have a lot of your American restaurants and Korean restaurants. Not like Panglao. Panglao's has all kinds of food options. There's no McDonald's over there. So you gotta kind of just eat at the resorts, I think. Yeah, it is kind of a private beach. I mean, you can hike to it. You can hike a ways. We hiked all the way from there to Ande de Boracay, the main part and stuff. They just have like on that beach. They only have like one restaurant, and I mean where you can eat on the beach. There's not a lot of there's not a lot of options. They do have some like shacks up, but it's pretty much all Filipino food. No, I haven't been to those waterfalls. I haven't been to a lot of the waterfalls and stuff. I usually just go to the beaches. Some of those waterfalls seem a little bit dangerous. The rocks are so slippery and stuff. Well, I'll probably go eventually. I just haven't got around to going. Busy building this house and going to the hardware stores and taking care of my immigration and stuff, getting my 13A visa, going back and forth to Cebu. But that's all done now, so daughter's going to school now here, so can't really take too much time off. Maybe when she gets out of school, maybe we'll take a trip to some waterfalls. They do have some waterfalls around here too, I think, in Danao. It's where they have the zip lines and stuff like that. And maybe I'll go check out some waterfalls and stuff. But Kanda High is pretty far from here. It's quite a drive. But yeah, they have some awesome waterfalls here in Bohol. Just amazing. Yeah, I was thinking about buying some property there too and building a house there, but it's just so far away from my wife's family here. We just ended up buying some beachfront property down here. There's a little tiny white sand beach here, but I was planning on buying something in Panglao, but it's expensive there. I mean, depending on where you want to be at, some of the barangays there are, the closer you get to Alona and stuff, of course, the more pricey it gets. I mean, I found some property there. The guy was willing to sell for, I think, 2,500 a square meter. It was kind of in the middle. It was kind of in between Isle of Sion or something like that, the barangay. Was kind of in the middle a little bit more. So it was halfway decent price. You start getting close to Alona and that barangay over there, some of the properties like 10, 15,000 per square meter. I mean, you can walk to the beach from it, but I mean, if you want beachfront property, it's even more than that. I think 20, 25,000 per square meter for beachfront. Yeah, that's crazy expensive. Hey Ian, how you doing? I'm not so handsome. The boss is downstairs. I don't know what she's doing. Maybe screaming at my daughter, making her do the chores. My daughter actually cooked breakfast. She cooked French toast for me this morning. She was proud of herself. Yep. She has a nickname for me, Ian. It's called Pong It. Hey, Pong It, where are you? Okay, Chief. Take care. Have a nice day. See ya. Don't work too hard. Oh, said the word. Yeah, I think it's common. Common here, Ian. So you only got a couple more days yet, huh? Oh, you know what I heard, Ian? I heard in California, our governor there is about ready to sign a law about hate speech. It's going to be even worse than the UK. You know what? You know what the fine is? If you get caught for spreading hate speech on social media, and of course it only applies to the certain types of people. It only applies if you're speaking hate speech about certain kind of people. I think the first offense is $500,000. Or if it's a serious offense, they're going to charge you $1 million. You'll be financially in jail for the rest of your life. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I just heard that this morning. I guess the California Congress already approved it, so it's just waiting on the governor's signature. Yeah, well, I mean, could you imagine? Not a lot of people can pay $1 million. So what's the other option? Go to jail. Yeah, it's getting bad. I mean, it's a one-party rule in California. They pretty much got a monopoly going on there. Yeah, and if you're of the white, a certain race, you'll get offended. Or if you're a boy thinking about being a girl, that's all probably also falls in one of their categories. It's crazy. I'm sure glad I don't live there anymore. I mean, it's been bad for a long time there. Yeah, it is. It's it's terrible. I mean, they're asking for trouble. I mean, eventually people won't put up with that. I mean, just look at what's going on in the UK. They're finally starting to stand up. Yeah, you need to. Well, you're kind of stuck in your little subdivision there. Yeah, it's. I mean, being in a subdivision, it's like you got your own little government there, and as you being a foreigner, you can't really do anything. You just got to be a victim. Ian the victim. Yeah, just wait for the beer truck every day. Yeah, as long as the beer truck can get to you, right? Yeah, it's not worth. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, just crack open another Red Horse, put a smile on your face. Yeah, I know, Ian. Your time, your time is coming. Wonder if Fred get on today? Fred gonna do a live today? Oh, we had one yesterday from about noon to about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I think it was scheduled. I don't know. I don't keep track of the scheduling of the brownouts. I just live with it. Yep. I wonder if you're going to get any flooding over there with this typhoon headed in, Ian. Think you might end up getting some more rain over there, even in the middle part of Luzon. It looks pretty serious. You guys are going to get the rain coming in from the west again. That, what do they call it, Habagat or whatever? I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be far north, but I mean, it still looks like the whole west coast of the Luzon is gonna get some rain. I don't know if it's gonna be that bad, but I'd be a little scared if I would lived in north part of Luzon. It's gonna be a super typhoon, so yeah, it is. It's not super windy, but there is a breeze blowing, which is nice. I mean, I like it. But it might get more windy. I think later on today and tomorrow, it's going to get a little bit more windy. Yeah, it keeps things cool. It's nice sitting on the upper deck up here. It's very pleasant. Unlike summertime, it's just brutal here sometimes. But it is there too. Not a lot of difference, I don't think. No wind. hotter than hell. But this year will be the first year, actually next year, will be the first year that we're up here on the hill, so maybe it won't be quite as bad up here. We're kind of a little bit more exposed to the breezes up here. No, no mini fridge yet. We had to buy some more metal and stuff. I had to buy some more metal because we had to add like another extra awning. They're not done with it yet. But over here on this side, we're adding another awning because the rain was coming in over here. This side is the east side of the house. And when the wind starts blowing, it starts blowing the rain into the back patio. So once we put this roofing on here, it extends out a little bit far enough to where it'll kind of protect the back patio. So that way we won't get the rain coming in. Try to zoom in here on Cebu again. Yeah, you can see the buildings over there. I need to add some more awnings too, like window awnings, and in the couple of my windows, like the kitchen window and the front window. There didn't really extend far enough out. My front patio, when the wind starts blowing and raining. So I need to add a few more awnings too. So I got metal for that too. So I'm holding off on buying my other refrigerator or chiller. And I still got to buy an oven yet too for the dirty kitchen. Those are the two things that I need to get still. But I'll survive. Maybe next month I'll get the other refrigerator and the oven. I want to get these awnings done. But yeah, it's a nice beautiful day here. A little bit cloudy. It was real cloudy yesterday. It didn't rain though. It was just cloudy all day. The hills over there. All the jungle. Living in the jungle. I still got to build my storage shed too. Going to build that on top of the septic tank. And I'm planning on building an auxiliary bathroom too on the side of the house. Just something that people can use when we have parties here. Not piss all over my bathroom floor. Yeah, it was raining here every afternoon, but yesterday was the first day that it didn't rain. But the past 2 or 3 weeks, it's like every afternoon a big line of thunderstorms will come through. But yesterday it spared us. And I don't know today, I think it's going to be real windy today. Even that typhoon being so far away, it's getting windy. Even right now it's starting to pick up. And I'm sure this afternoon it'll pick up, and tomorrow will probably be even more windy. Okay, Ian, take care. I'm going to end this live too. Have a nice day. Yep, see you, mate. Cebu City from the island of Bohol. Okay guys, I'm gonna end this live. Have a nice day, y'all.